Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news. It's very outside of the box.
Nailed it.
I love Friday. Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares.
Shatteredcast.
A to B.
Shatteredcast, is that you? Shatteredcast.
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shatteredcast on
Complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shatteredcast Uncut, episode 373. That's right, we are 373 years old. We are not that far off from 400. How about that? I'm your host, Oscar Alonso, and joining me tonight, as always, is your favorite admin's favorite admin, the one, the only, Mr. Greg for Mercy.
Yeah, fanfare.
Shake it for the crowd.
I'm not wearing my mask today. I did not wear my mask to do the podcast. I'm fully vaccinated, and as per the new regulations, I did not wear my mask to the recording.
Okay. All right. You're still 6 feet from the microphone?
What?
Excellent. And coming up next, he's the person who, on the low, really designed the coronavirus. And whoops, let his cat knock the vial down in China. He is the one, the only, the mad scientist, Mr. T2RX6, Justin.
Hello. That's me. Patient zero.
Patient zero.
Patient minus one.
You mean when you threw your lab assistant in the room?
That's right.
Check this out for me. Check what out, sir? Oh my God, my eyes. But I really should not be joking about this, but we all handle things differently. And of course, I'm your host, Oscar Alonso. You might remember me for such short films as Fistful of Firemen and Hey Becky, Who's at the Door? And my favorite documentary series, QAnon on HBO. You know what's sad is within the first 5 minutes of that, the first couple they focus on that are QAnon followers are from here in Ocala.
Which one's that? Which one are you watching?
The QAnon Into the Storm, that documentary on HBO.
Yeah, that's the one that's kind of like weird. It's got like a weird tone to it.
Yeah, and like the first couple that religiously follow QAnon are from here in Ocala, Florida.
Like the one with the guy was like, with the older couple that was talking to the younger guy.
No, it's a younger couple.
I can't remember. I don't think we ever got that. We didn't get that far into it. We just couldn't focus on it at the time. And I think that was the night that we ate edibles, and we just couldn't focus on it. Yeah, we just couldn't focus on.
Well, smart thing you didn't, because I mean,
QAnon.
After they show the creator of B-Chan.
Oh yeah, let's see him. Yeah, and it's
fingerless gloves. Yeah. As soon as they showed him talking to someone else in Japan, and they cut to Ocala, Florida, I was like, "Nope, we're done. We're done." And he's like, "Look here, babe. Look what he says today." I'm like, "Oh fuck me, this is stupid." But anyway, I was joking.
I wonder if those are the people. Those guys that are in the yard sale page.
I'm pretty sure they're in there, man. I didn't care to remember their names. I want to Facebook them and be like, oh, Jesus, you must be so proud of yourself.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway. So,
hey,
let's go
let's not knock them. Let's not knock them. It would just be funny if those guys that are always going off in that yard sale group were the people from the documentary, or like were somehow related to it, or some people in it. That would just be a small world.
It's a small world. And speaking of small world, the one, the only Mr. Robert Giagani is not joining us tonight. He is busy playing Supermom right now. Mr. Mom, actually.
Trying not to smother his kids.
Yeah. So he'll be back hopefully on the next show. And we get it. We didn't upload an episode last week. A lot of stuff happened for us. We got our jabs. Some of us were feeling absolutely awful. Greg was feeling awful. Justin was feeling awful.
I was fine on our original day, and then the next day I got my second shot, and I was the whole next day I had like hideous migraines. So like I could have done the show, but I would have been silent the entire time. It literally would have been me just sitting here going like, "Oh God, when is this gonna be over?" And I felt like nobody wanted that, right? Like...
Someone going, "Justin, we can hear you." Dude.
Yeah, and that was basically me Monday night. So
yeah, so I mean, and I was working late. Oh man, thank God for putting my name in the hat for a promotion.
And Robert was starting as Mr. Mom, so everybody was super busy. So we apologize, but life gets in the way sometimes. So.
Yep. And I mean, hell of a run. Never missing an episode for how long we've been doing this now? A few years.
Yeah, I feel like we did miss an episode somewhere previously, but it's fine. It's all good. Whatever.
Oh, Christmas.
I had our two listeners, all two of our listeners, been like, "Hey, no show this week." And I was like, "No, not this week." So.
Yeah, that of course being Andrew Gort and Spiro Gallos. And met Spiro Gallos in real life. He still refers to me as hey you. It's like, dude, we rode in a car together. It's like, like whatever, look. But but Robert will be with us next time.
There's a chance he might pop on tonight, he said, but I wouldn't hold my breath. So
we're trying to give him the night off. He deserves the night off. He's a busy man, driving between Brooklyn and New Jersey all the time.
I don't want him to have the night off. I want him to show up. If we have to do it, he has to do it.
But moving on to the favorite part of everyone, for everybody here, is did anybody get anything? Greg?
Did
you get anything?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. I did get some things. I feel like with our extended, with our every other week, and then the fact that we missed a show last week, like we're pretty much just throwing shit out and pulling shit out of our asses here.
Mm-hmm.
But I have acquired several things. I got my SOC Daruger. I didn't get one the first time around.
Nice.
Nice.
So I got that. I got the Magic Square Motormaster. I got a Magic Square Megatron. I'm not sure if that was in the gap. Let's just pretend it was. And I got Magic Square Shockwave. I got the upgrade kits for Scorponok. I got Quiet's T. In relation to Ice. I got. Oh, what else came? Fuck. I got the Straxus. I got that legendary toy Straxus. It's all right.
Yeah, it's not that good.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I just attempted to try to transform it last night, and it's fine.
Which figure? I'm sorry.
The legendary, the Galvatron repaint, the Straxus.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the one I said I like Straxus enough to have a little Legends figure of him. Let's see, what else? What else? I feel like I got some Star Wars. Oh, I did get some Star Wars. I got that new deluxe Boba Fett, and I got Boba Fett. I got Bo-Katan.
That's the obligatory statement anytime someone says Boba Fett.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely is, and it always kills me when people don't know, like they have no idea. But you notice, as you start getting older, that a lot of those references don't hit the same way with. I mean, Star Wars kind of would, because Star Wars is kind of, like, that's like a thing. But, like, some of those movie references, like, I work with a kid that not only has he never seen Office Space, but he didn't even know Office Space was a thing. So, you know what I mean? Like, you just start realizing that you're getting old. But anyway, what else did this old fuck get? Let me see. I know I got some more stuff somewhere. I got the SH Figure Arts Heavy Mandalorian. I think that's good enough. I think we can just stop it there. Yeah, let's just stop there because I'm starting to babble. I know there's more stuff, but it's hard to keep track.
All right, Justin, it's been a while. Did you manage to ship any pile of loot?
I did. In fact. So, I said I got my first get was the second shot from the COVID shot. So that was great. It actually, so even though I had that bad migraine the next day, my side effects after getting the first one were worse than the second, surprisingly. So, that time I only had the migraine. Didn't actually just feel like sick, yeah. But anyway, on to the more fun stuff that I got. Let's see. I got, and this is prefacing one of the things that comes up later. I really wanted to get a Armada Red Alert to go with that Fanshobby Prime. And so I was like, well, I'll try the Armada Red Alert, and he sucks. He's terrible, and he's big, and he's chunky, and he's stupid.
That's Red Alert, right?
Yeah.
That's that one. Okay, I can never remember if it's Armada or Cybertron. They were completely different toys. Or was it Energon?
The Armada is the one with the cannon for a hand, right? Or the scalpel, or whatever it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what he's got, and he sucks. He's terrible. He's a piece of crap.
That's the one that goes Red Alert. Woo 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 woo.
Yes, that does sound pretty well correct.
Hey.
Yeah, that's I love that toy. I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is. I've got one somewhere.
He's chunky as shit. He's definitely a very chunky guy.
What version of Red Alert did they use to repaint as Cannonball for the Bach
That was
set?
Cybertron. So I think I might have one of him, and I think he's gonna have to do. But I really wanted the G1, the Armada alt mode, just because I'm trying. I have the classics hotshot, and then the Fanshobby Prime, and I was like, I kind of want to have the three, because then I have the cast of that very fantastic PlayStation 2 Armada Transformers video game, and I'm good with that. That's all I need.
A movie that basically beat the '86 film into the ground with all the quotes they kept using.
Yeah. So, but it's a good game. So
it is a good game. I mean, you mentioned that classics hotshot, dude. Fuck, that takes me back.
Yeah, he's okay. So, somewhere I got him too. I don't know if I mentioned that I got him. I don't even remember what week that was that I got it, but I did get him, and I got the Armada Red Alert, who, like I said, he sucks, and I can't use him for my purpose. He's too big and he's stupid looking. So, on to the actual pile of loot. I got the New Age EX version of Prowl, which is very, very nice looking. I was happy about that.
Now, is that the one that's based on the toy design?
Yes, where it's got like the
visually?
actual tampos and stuff like that, and I'm down with that. It looks real nice. I got the Kingdom Inferno and Warpath, which I don't understand why I didn't get Huffer, because I think they're in the same wave. But Huffer did not come. The other two did, so that's fine. Whatever. They're kind of what I expected. Warpath is okay. Inferno is just a repaint of Grapple. That's okay.
Of course.
I got the Action Toys, which, I was surprised they still make stuff. They're Blue Jet, as I like to call him, Fightor. We all know that he's a GoBot and not a Machine Robo character.
Right.
And then we have Buggy Robo, who has the much better name, Buggy Man, I believe, in terms of GoBot names. Pretty sure that is correct. And Fightor is cool. He's kind of what I would expect him to be. Buggy Man is freaking awesome. I really like him.
Send me a pic of Fightor, man. I want to see what he looks like. I may jump on it. I love me a good jet.
Yeah, he's good. You can have like the kind of like the snubby head that Fightor had, or you can put like an actual like the sheaths of his swords turn into like an extended cockpit, and that's nice. It's a good figure. I like it. It's just nothing. It doesn't blow me away in terms of what it does. Whereas the Buggy Robo is just he's really good. I got the New Age Galvatron, and then the Shattered Glass Megatron. I got those two. I got the Studio Series Jazz and Hot Rod.
Nice.
I like them both. I don't understand why the Rodimus Prime looks like such a misstep when that Hot Rod's really good. But what can you do?
You're talking to a guy who still pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I just can't. I don't know. I can't. So yeah, I got that. I got the Fans Toy Spindrift 2.0. And he's pretty good. I still I like him. I'm not gonna get rid of him, but I don't feel like I'm gonna get rid of the X-Transabots either, because there's definitely things about both of them that I like. I prefer this on this, and I prefer this on that. Someone's dying. Is it Oscar or is it Greg?
It's me. Sorry.
Greg, you all right?
You okay, Greg?
Yeah. Yeah. What Rodimus did you say you got?
Just the Studio Series, 86 Studio Series Hot Rod. So.
Oh, not the Rodimus Prime.
No.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I don't understand that particular figure.
Oh.
Yeah. So and then Spindrift 2.0, and then I got the final thing, which I already alluded to, was the Fanshobby Naval Commander, which is the Armada Prime, and he's good. I like him a lot. So
yeah.
I'm glad I picked him up. I was kind of on the line a little bit there, and he's a lot of fun, and he's got some good robot modes, a decent truck mode. Like, all in all, he's a win. So, yeah.
Now, how long has that been in your pile loot?
The Naval Commander?
Yes.
He's been there for a little while. I don't exactly know when he dropped in.
So would he have been the first? Did you pre-order it before it first came in stock?
Yes.
So that's a first run.
Yes, he should be in this.
Does yours have the cracks and stuff?
Not that I've seen. So.
And the red plastic.
I'd have to see where the cracks were. It's in the top of the cab, right?
Yeah, it's in super mode. It's pretty much every little pen hinge.
I will check it.
In the red.
I put them all together, and I did not see any. But he should have been the first release, because I did pre-order prior. But I mean, I guess it's always possible, that Brandon gave the second release or something, since it was in my POL for so long. So
yeah. Yeah, he could have done that. But the reason I ask is the parts are super easy to get.
Yeah.
I got mine. I haven't installed them, but I mean, they sent me pretty much a whole new upper robot. Just from what I can tell, it's just like a figure in a bag. So.
Okay.
They even wrote my name on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check mine. I got to see. It's all the hinges you said, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, those are spots it could be in.
Okay.
Pretty much anywhere there's a pin driven through that thin red plastic.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I knew that the first wave was susceptible to cracking, and they were aware of it, and I just have not really checked mine to see. So, but I really like him. He's a good figure. So he
looks fun.
I kind of have hopes that I'm like, I feel like if Fanshobby was like, we made a hot shot and we made a red alert, I might bite on those, because the classics hot shot is not he works, but he's not a great figure by any means. And there's just no good red alert like that. The Cybertron one will work, but it's not really right. It's not the right front end and anything like that, So Meh.
Yeah.
What else you get?
That's it.
Oh,
What'd you
okay.
get?
Good haul. That was a very good haul.
Yeah. So, and now we'll go back and waiting. Actually, something dropped in the pile of loot. Like, I think I'm gonna have to ship that sooner than. Oh yeah, it's the Streetwise dropped in the pile of loot. So.
Okay.
If that MMC Prime is coming, I suspect I'll have another pile of loot coming sooner than later. So.
Okay, right on.
I've got 2 little Black Series figures sitting in my pile of loot. Not enough to ship.
Yeah.
But it's enough that I know they're there. They're not here.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a little bit. It's been a while since I've been on, so I got a few things to talk about. I did get Kingdom Huffer. My friend Ryan hooked me up with him. It's kind of like you look at Hoist. I kind of feel with Huffer the way I felt with Hoist. When I look at Hoist, it's great. Then I spin him around. The back of those legs are fucking hollow. You know, but it's like I'm starting to call this the Studio Series Jazz effect, where I hated the Studio Series Jazz figure, but the more I mess with him, the more it kind of grew on me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, there's a lot of things they could have done differently on this guy, but I like the way they went with him, and he's fun to have in hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never had a genuine Huffer figure before, so I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
You know.
This is one of those things, like, you know, like I know that we're where we are, we're stuck with, right? Like we're not gonna be getting lack of hollows or anything like that. It's just not gonna happen. Yeah. But it's like it does make you a little bit sad because you're like, I wish this was like Hasbro of I guess it's like 10 years ago now, where classics were like, you know, plastic wasn't as cheap and they were more willing to put in panels to hide like fists flipping in and stuff, is like, because like everything about these things are like perfect. Like, it's like, this is what we wanted, you know, since you started telling us like classics is going to be an homage to G1, you know, like, and you're like, yes, perfect. And then it's like, we're getting it and they're good, but like there's just like these extra little tweaks that could have taken them one step further, you know. So.
Yeah. So, you know, so he's growing on me now the more I mess with him. I got Inferno, you know. Happy with Inferno. I'm happy with Grapple. I also got Beast Kingdom Air Razor, which I think is a great figure, great updated, you know, nice homage to her CGI predecessor. Absolutely, I have so much fun messing with her, man. Giggity. I did, however, buy probably the most disappointing figure in the entire trilogy saga, and that is the Netflix Cheetor.
Oh, poor Cheetor.
I bought him at Walmart. The box was banged up, so I took it to customer service, and he went from like $17 to dropped it down to 10, which was very nice of them. I took it home. I'm like, for $10, he's not bad, but at the end, it's like final execution. He's just not fun.
Mm-hmm.
And robot mode, the beast mode is fine. That looks nice and clean, but robot mode, it's like, oh man, like he looks like he's got Popeye forearms on his like calves, you know, these huge fucking feet, and you know, then I look at my masterpiece and I'm just like, oh, that's beautiful. Now I look at this and I'm just like, this is gonna be animated.
Everybody's bitching about the masterpiece alt mode, and you gotta get and they're like, the alt mode's so much better on the deluxe. And then you get that robot mode, and you're like,
I like the alt mode on my masterpiece Cheetor and Shadow Panther. So the sad part is,
I'm not talking about you necessarily. I just mean like kind of.
Oh yeah, of course. The
general, yeah, like things I've heard, not necessarily like everybody. Just like, you know, things I've heard.
I'll tell you this, it's not leaving me with high hopes for the Tigatron figure we're gonna get.
Tigatron,
sorry.
No, it's funny. It's fine. I meant to say fine, not funny. It just was funny. It was funny too, because I didn't expect to hear Tigatron.
Yeah, well, it's not leaving me high hopes for that Voyager class. So it's like, maybe I should just save up and get the masterpiece and get it knocked out, you know, because I did like the character on the show.
Yeah.
So, but let's see, I got them. I did get Magic Square, Light of Freedom, Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Thanks to Brandon at the Chosen Prime. Very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. My God, that's adorable.
That was pretty cool of Brandon just to reach out to you like that out of nowhere, and I'm like,
yeah, sure was.
heard-
No one had anything to do with it.
I'm just kidding.
Because he listens to the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Greg, I have him, but I'm very happy. I've kind of gone hardcore into Legends.
It's funny. It's funny when you do it the first time. I'm on like my third little dabble.
This is technically my second, so you know,
hey, that's how that works.
Yeah, so this is technically my second run, and you know, I also got the two Stunticon limbs, Breakdown and Wild Rider. I forget, Backbeat and Collide, whatever they're called. I did get Overlord, their Motormaster also, so I got Menasor halfway done already, and very happy with it. I have the configuration where the cars are facing out; they're not behind the legs. So, because I like seeing all the members out there up in front. I had a lot of fun putting him together. I think it's a great, I bitched about him being 150, but I understand why now. So looking forward to the other two guys to drop, and I'll have myself a nice little Legends class Manosaur. I also did pick up Soundwave and Sound Blaster from New Age, just for the hell of it. They're fucking awesome. Awesome. I kind of want that Karate Kid version of them too now. Just for the hell of it. Just oh my God, I don't know why. I also did pick up the Irons Factory Blue Seeker they released with the Thunder. I forgot his name. I picked him up because I never owned a Blue Seeker from Iron Factory before. Very happy with it. Very cool addition to my Legends collection. The aesthetics are fucking way off, but I don't care. But he's a very, very cool little jet. And then, let's see, what else did I get? I did get the deep cover side swipe, where he's a black Lamborghini,
I didn't know you were looking for one of those.
Yep, got me one. I got him for like 20, I believe.
That was the only. I went to Walmart last night, to get just on a whim. I went and checked toys while I was there, and the only Transformer they had in the whole store was one deep cover.
Yeah, and then I got the Generation Selects deep cover side swipe. So I got both of them. I am having a hell of a time finding a black Ironhide. So, two listeners that are listening, if you have a black Ironhide from the Netflix series, please holler at me. I would love to take them off your hands.
He doesn't care if you're selling it or not.
Yeah.
Or you want to get rid of it. He's just saying
take it.
I'll take it. So, I'm just missing. So I got him also. So I got both those side swipes. I kind of regret selling my original side swipes, and I want to get my hands on one of them. I think it'll go great with my freaking Sunstreaker. Let's see what else. I did pick up one non-Transformer, which was the McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman White Knight Batman figure, but in the red edition, which is just awesome.
What
a superb thing.
What's the red edition?
It looks like the White Knight version, but it's just I called him Catman because it's the same color scheme as freaking Catman from DC Comics. I'll take a photo and send it to you and show you what it looks like. But
yeah, I can't place it off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can look it up. You don't need to get me in trouble. I was just. I didn't know if there was a significance, if that was canon or.
No, it's a limited edition that he made.
It's just a toy thing. Okay.
Yeah.
The gold ones and whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I also picked up a couple of Marvel Legends. I picked up Cyclops from the House of X-Wave and Wolverine. I do have quite a bit coming in my Chosen Prime stash. One of them is, of course, Thanos, the deluxe class Marvel Legend that they released of him, which comes with the King Thanos head. And then I'm still actually waiting because I kind of passed up on the Deadpool and Negasonic Teenage Warhead 2-pack on all this wherever I saw them at Target, and I'm still waiting for them to fucking drop. But yeah, other than that, that is quite a hefty haul I got there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then
we're all terrible with money.
Yeah, we are.
Yep. So on to the show. Let's talk about more stuff we can all buy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I just thought of one more thing.
What's that?
I knew I got something else. I just couldn't place it. I could see it in the box that came in, but I couldn't place it. I got the purebred transistor, the KFC. Because I've had the metallic one. Yeah, I just wanted to see what it looked like. And I don't know. It was just there, and I grabbed it. And it's fine. I kind of wanted like a different tape, and I know a better one to come in. And it was really like kind of a impulse, like throw it in the box kind of purchase. But it's kind of grown on me. It's grown on me more than the... I mean, I like the metallic one, but I think I kind of like this one better for the way
if you're
everything
looking to unload it, let me know, bro. I mean, I would love to have an MP blaster to stand next to my Soundwave. Another thing I bought just as it, because it was only $25, so it's not like it was gonna kill me. Was I think it's Mech Fans Toys that did a blaster Legends class figure.
Mm-hmm.
So I got him on the way. Supposedly he's in customs right now, so I think maybe I'll have him by the next week's show. The next show we do. Because right now I got a shit ton of Decepticons and like only one Autobot. So
yeah, I wasn't gonna get any Autobots, honestly. I was just gonna get like certain Decepticons from certain scenes, and then I got just to recreate certain little things that I didn't want to do with multiple MPs. But then like I got a Jazz just randomly, and I got the Optimus. I feel like I got one or two more, but yeah, pretty much all I have are Decepticons too. So I got a Bumblebee.
Yeah, I passed on that.
Got a Cosmos.
Oh, neato. You know what some people are gonna get? This Kang's Toys Razor Claw.
I'm gonna get that.
Which, by the way, if you thought Sensual Barbosa was sharp, this thing looks like it's gonna cut up your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, I think this looks cool. You know, I think it's still too stylized again, you know, just like the rest of them. But, I mean, if you've already bought into some of the set, then you already know what you're getting. So, you know, you're not really surprised that this is super stylized or anything like that. It's, you know, it's cool.
I think it's a neat take on him, but I kind of feel like this shit really is inspired by Gundam Wing.
Oh, 100%. Like, you know, like when I look at this Razor Claw, I actually see the Victory Leo. Is the Victory Leo the combination, or Leo same? I
Victory
forget.
Leo.
Yeah, so I mean, like I see that, and like Victory Leo, like 100% that was inspired by Gundam, right? Like, I mean, Star Saber is basically like the Zeta Gundam or whatever it was.
Well, the combination's Victory Saber, right?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's Victory Leo. Yeah.
So. Victory Leo is the lion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like then look at the lion. Like this lion's like dead on to Victory Leo. So.
This looks
I wouldn't even be surprised to see it come out as a Victory Leo repaint with a different head.
This definitely looks like it was made by the company that invented Choking Hazard and Accidental Blunt Force Trauma.
They designed a sad onion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they. This is the inspiration behind the crying onion.
I mean, it's fortunate when you look at this guy that I don't think that, you're gonna have too involved of a transformation just by looking at it. So you won't destroy your hands in the process, because this guy is most definitely looking pretty sharp.
I mean, I'm still waiting for that person to take a photo of it when they get it in hand, and then invert the colors, and then said, and then there was murder.
Mm-hmm.
Because this looks like you can literally kill somebody with this thing with all the jagged edges on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's, oh my fucking God. Like, I'm expecting there to be a cockpit for a 16-year-old kid with emotional issues to pilot him. Like, is this Xeon or is it for the colonies?
Well,
someone explain.
It was a Xeon tool that was, stolen for the colonies.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I don't know.
How come his face looks very...
I was just thinking about Gundam.
The face of the actual robot looks very much like a... goddamn, what's his name? What is the pretender that turns into a tank? Has a skull for...
Bludgeon?
No.
Bludgeon.
Yes, Bludgeon.
Bludgeon.
Yes. Very
Bludgeon.
much looks like Bludgeon's head. Like the actual robot's head.
Huh. I can't unsee it now.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
It's unfortunate.
once we see it in picture or color pictures and more than just kind of like this sketch, then I'm sure, that'll go away. But right now, it definitely looks like Bludgeon's head.
I am honestly
it could
getting...
be worse.
Go ahead, Greg.
It could be worse. It could look like Pretender Stranglehold's head.
Mm-hmm.
It could just have it could look like Hagar from Final Fight.
That's a good game.
That's Stranglehold, right? That's the one that's got the Russian barbarian Pretender
mustache.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was in the same. That was in the same wave as Octopunch and
Skullgrin, wasn't it?
No, Skullgrin was in the original wave. So it was Skullgrin. It was the bat. I always get their names mixed up. So it was not the sea guy, Skullgrin, and the bat guy. Those were the main three, the first three, and then there was the second wave of Decepticon Pretenders was Stranglehold. It was Stranglehold, Bludgeon, and Octopunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, no, I feel like Bludgeon was on a card. For some reason. I don't remember.
I'm saying when I look at this face, because you mentioned a Unicron trilogy earlier, Justin,
mm-hmm.
I am getting very heavy Scourge from Cybertron vibes from him. If you look at it enough.
Okay, I think which one was Scourge?
He was the two-headed dragon.
Okay, yeah, I can see that, yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
So, either way, like this, I feel like a lot of articulation is going to be hindered by his excess shit.
Yeah, I agree. I'll be interested to see how this would actually end up combining too. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do like the way the two big guns kind of drip down behind his back like a cape.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really neat. But
there's a lot of extra weight on the back, though. I mean, it's probably a big problem when he's combined and everything, but definitely
Speaking
extra weight.
We need to see what all that looks like.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're deliberately not showing this? Do you think the combined mode's not as good as people kind of would hope it would be, like with the monkey pants and all that? Because we have not seen that, correct?
Yeah, I can't imagine though. Like, I don't think. I mean, do you think companies really do that? Like, do you think companies really like intentionally like try to like hide something like that large? Hold on, I gotta mute real quick.
I do believe that.
Okay.
I do. I mean, I think that if there's something that could sway you away from their product, I think they would hide that. But if they can buy you in on it, you know, you may not like Predaking, but if you liked all the individual Predacons, then, you know, you may still be content with your purchase, you know? Yeah, I definitely think that a company would be willing to do that to try to secure your buying in on it.
I think this company, if anything, has literally nailed the what if scenario, the what if Transformers were in the Gundam Wing universe.
Mm-hmm.
I think they fucking nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they're so stylized Gundam wise, like, yeah, it's almost insane. So.
Sorry,
you want to move on to the next?
I had to use the restroom there.
It's all right.
Yeah, I guess with the combiner, yeah. Like, I guess I didn't think about it like that, but I don't know. I figure I don't know. It's just time to see it.
This one's also hard. Like, you know, like once this Razor Claw comes out, like there's no telling that like you'll really even know what that final combiner is gonna look like. I mean, given that he has the monkey pants, you know, like yeah, like it's just kind of hard to tell what he's gonna ultimately be like. So, oh, you're in on these, right, Greg? You have them.
I have them all, yeah.
Yeah. I've thought about it a number of times. I just kind of hope that someone does what I really want them to do.
I got them. Well, I jumped in on it to begin with because I was worried about, you know, like missing out and having trouble getting them later on. And while they did do a reissue, the price went up on the reissue. So
yeah, no,
I mean,
I've heard nothing but good things about what's already come out. You know, so I've heard people like, no, you should definitely try them. Like, you know, they're really good, and I'm like, yeah, it's just not the Predaking style that I'm looking for.
I honestly haven't really had a chance to mess around with Firmament past transforming it once, just because it's so massive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just with the wings and everything, it's just so massive. I just don't have, like, I need to, like, make some, like, time and space for it to really appreciate it. But I got it. I got it in the box. Anyway, what's next?
Up next is Fanshobby Goshooter.
Ah, yes, this makes me very happy.
Yeah.
He is looking good. You know, I think if you don't like Minerva, you're not gonna find anything you like about this guy, because you know that they definitely share some things. But like, man, he looks good. Like, I love the alt mode. They just they nailed it. It looks so good, so good.
That color scheme just works on him too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Goshooter is the color scheme. It's just perfect. So, yeah, he looks good. I can't wait. So, and you know, I'm sure we get a siren off of this. You know, they're doing. I think Nightbeat's supposed to hit soon. Yeah.
Is he?
I think so.
Dragging my ass. So much for the Detective Hound finale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a custom that I was working on way back in the day, and I still have it in my closet, that I was trying to take like an initial D RX-7 and like kind of cut up a, what was it? I think it was like a Classics Blur, to try to like put the bot in there and then cut the car in ways that like you could kind of transform it and make a Goshooter, and like this is everything I've wanted and more out of out of this. So I'm so happy. I can't wait till this comes out. It's so weird because it's a character that I have so little like actual draw to, but it's like that Like the looks of it. It's same as Minerva. It's just like the way it looks just does it for me, as that emergency vehicle sports car. So, yeah, this is really good. It's a good RX-7.
What kind of cars is based on?
The RX-7. It's like a 1990 RX-7.
Mazda RX-7? Oh, shit. I'm getting flashbacks to my teenage years.
Mm-hmm. It's a good car.
That was a fun car.
I enjoyed mine quite thoroughly.
Yep. Yeah, but this looks...
Wow. Did my internet go out for a second?
Yep, everything just pops on him.
Okay.
Everything just pops on this the right way, though. I dig it.
He's really good. I am very excited about that.
Looking very sharp.
So what do we got next,
I think
Greg?
we can...
Oh, I was reverse muting, so I was munching in the mic. I'm sorry. I thought I was muted when I'm... Oh, man. Good thing I wasn't talking shit to Zoe. I'm excited for Cab, is what I was saying.
Yeah, the next one up is Cab. So, Cab looks good, too. I mean, the color photos that they've put out here, like, I don't know. I'm down. So,
It's
I still
loading,
think... I still wish the fire truck was a little bit different, but I know I'm not going to get that, and that's impossible to ask for at this point. But, like, I'm fine with it. Like, still, I think he looks good. That's
cute.
Do you think so? I know I've probably said this before, but you guys have any, like, we know that Nightbeat's coming. I'm sure Siren's coming. They haven't said it, but I'm sure Siren's coming. So, like, the American version of Cab would be Hosehead, which is still a red fire truck. Like, unlike Minerva and Goshooter, the U.S. release of the character really was not any different than the Japanese version, Do you think that they put out a Hosehead? And if so, how do you think they vary this to make Hosehead?
The shades of white. Like it'd be more grays and metallics, maybe?
Yeah, I guess I could see that, yeah. It's just weird. I feel like Hosehead's a much harder sell than it is to say, Nightbeat out of Minerva. Things like that, so. We'll see. I don't know where I stand on
Looks
a
good.
Hosehead.
Even for his alt mode, he cleans up pretty good in his bot mode. So
yes, definitely.
I'm really liking it. I mean, it's a cute little fire truck. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah.
No.
But
I mean, this has to
I'm gonna
do
put
well.
out fires.
Hosehead is one of my favorite toys because, like, I remember him being like probably towards the end of my time with Transformers as a kid. But like, I remembered always carrying that fire truck around with me, and like, I just loved having the little driver sitting in the little bucket seat, which was his helmet, in the back and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it was such an endearing toy that, like, I'm definitely, it makes me nostalgic to want this one too. So,
well, I mean, if we're gonna get the Decepticon Headmaster Juniors and
yeah, that would be cool.
Oh.
A double dealer and a Jetwing, and you already had an Overlord from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's a beautiful unit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like a lot of what Fanshobby's been doing, and, like, I think that they've been in a specific lane, and I think that lane's been working for them. So keep it up. It's nice to see them doing things that are not like everybody's making a cliff jumper. Let's make our cliff jumper too, like, no. We're doing these Headmaster Juniors, and we're going to stick in that lane, we're going to do it, and we're doing the Armada Prime, and we're going to go ahead and do an Armada Megatron. Nobody else is doing that. Like, that's cool.
They haven't even done combiners either.
No, exactly.
Yep.
I feel like I should double back and get the Monster Bots, because I just don't feel like anybody else is going to produce them. Like that's the one like Fanshobby thing I have not picked up at this point. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
You said the monster bots?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just still pretty easy to get. I don't have those. I tapped out right before Devil, whatever the last one was, came out.
Yeah.
But I've had all the other stuff.
I feel like with the monster bots, I feel like, and you know, it's all a relative thing. Like I feel like my thing that held me back on them is that they all just felt kind of too big. Like, I mean, I think you could make the argument that they're Dinobot size or they're not Dinobot size, but for me, they always just felt like they were too big. I kind of wanted a smaller set of monster bots. So.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, I think I want mine to be like MP10 size, not larger than that. I don't know.
Yeah, they were pretty large.
Yeah, so
they were pretty large, but you know you can get them for pretty cheap.
Yeah, maybe,
especially if you buy all three together. So, well, you know, cheap relatively.
Right.
Speaking.
Of course.
Speaking of cheap, let's talk about Studio Series listings for 2022.
Okay.
Let's do it. What do we got?
Actually, we've got so far what has been mentioned in the deluxe line of figures. We have Brawn, we have Ratchet.
Why'd you say that name?
We have Perceptor and Wheeljack. And for the Voyagers, we have a Soundwave and a Junkyard Wreck-Gar. Junkyard, he's a Wreck-Gar retool. And I guess they're finally buckling down and giving in to what every third-party company has done. And they are making a 86 King Starscream leader class figure with the cape.
Bigger.
I know they did that with the Masterpiece, but I'm talking about classics, man. People have been making capes for that motherfucker for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me 1 second.
So this is interesting to me because like it almost feels like the Studio Series doesn't necessarily have a complete plan because you know what Oscar didn't mention in these is that like the Brawn. Let's see, Brawn, Ratchet, Wheeljack, and Soundwave are all Transformers 6 versions. So, you know, the movies, movieverse characters. And then Perceptor, Junkyard, which is the retool, and Starscream are, you know, 86 movie characters, which is just, it's interesting. It's like, I guess I thought that the Studio Series 86 was a different line than the regular Studio Series. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. It just seems like it's any movie can be lopped into here. Am I just wrong on that, Greg? Like, was it always this way, or has that changed? Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And it's hard to be excited, like having a deluxe 1986 Perceptor is like. It's kind of hard to be excited about Perceptor, right? Like he's a box that transforms into a very boxy thing. Like, yeah, it's fine. It is what it is.
See, I like Perceptor, and like I get excited anytime I think I'll get a good Perceptor, any kind of good, fun Perceptor figure, just because like maybe it's because we don't have any fun Perceptor figures. Like even the oh so mighty Fans Toys Tesla, it's not really fun.
He's just a box.
Yeah. But like if you could get something that like had a little style to it, you know, you could get him like kind of like how in IDW he turned into like the sniper guy, and you could have him like do like some, you know, some cool like shooting poses and stuff.
I always liked that the one that we got, I think it was in Hunt for the Decepticons, where he was like that truck and came with that sniper rifle. Like I thought that was a pretty fun Perceptor overall.
I had a custom painted one of those. I got a long time ago. I don't know if I ever actually had like the regular, not like one I could actually really mess with.
Right.
But
yeah, I mean, he was fine. He was okay.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like, and then KFC made one that if it wasn't made out of like recycled like sandwich bags, like it could have been, you know,
KFC made a Perceptor? I don't remember.
at least fun to mess with. Yeah, Mugen Scope.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that one. I never messed around with that one.
Yeah, because they made a Perceptor, and then they made a Soundwave, and then they made a Blaster, and then they made a...
Didn't they make like a Scalpel or something too, I think?
Yeah, and then they made a Micro whatever.
Yeah. I recall that now, yeah.
They made like 50 things, and then they made a Shockwave out of it, and then they made a Grimlock out of it, and then they made a Scorponok out of it,
right,
and then they made a Unicron out of it.
And you think that's an exaggeration, but totally not.
Yeah, that was around the time of Rock 5.
Yeah, that was.
Those were the olden days.
Yeah, good old days. Days gone by. Yeah, I forgot totally about that Mugen Scope. So.
I'm not saying that qualifies necessarily as a good one, but it was on the way. Like you keep working that idea for this long. Like just keep on working that idea. Just don't have put out the Mugen Scope. Just keep thinking about it, and you think about it for like 10 years, and then you see what you come up with. And like that could be the Perceptor I want. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm back.
No biggie.
What are we on?
We're still on the Studio Series listing, but I think we can move on. I don't know if we have anything else to say about it.
Oscar likes Mugen Scope.
Yes.
I did.
I said you like Mugen Scope. That's your like third favorite figure, right?
Ever.
I remember when
I
Oscar
did like
was talking
Mugen
about
Scope.
selling his whole collection except Mugen Scope, and we had to talk him off Bad Ledge.
Yeah. No, I had KFC's Mugen Scope, and then I had their... What was the name of the black colored variant? Magnificus, right?
Magnificus, that's it. I can't want to call him Micronus for some reason. Yeah, Magnificus.
So, yeah. Moving on now for the Target DCPI numbers for upcoming exclusives, including Kingdom Road Rage and more. So, much like we had last year, going into this year, we're going to have some Target exclusives because that's been working out so well for so many people. So, looks like we're going to have Deluxe Road Rage, Transformers Buzzworthy, Bumblebee Generations Deluxe Origins Bumblebee. So I don't know if that's going to be like his Cybertron version or another reissue of like the Rusty Camaro. And then they're going to do another Buzzworthy movie, Power Charge Bumblebee.
That sounds something with some crazy gimmicks in it for $50.
They're going to have a Transformers Optimus Prime and Megatron from the line that's unknown at the moment, to be determined. And then looks like they're going to have like a whole wave dedicated to them. Action figure assortment, new unknown assortment, going at $39.99. Probably like a 2-pack of some kind.
And T-Rex also has a June 1st street date.
Yep. So a Target system, so no images of these figures. You could click on the discussion link below, share your impressions, etc. Yeah, so I mean, T-Rex is neat. I really did love the recolor of him way back in the day during, what was it? I think it was called Beast Machines Dinobots or something like that.
So the buzzworthy Bumblebee, wasn't he like pretty well received? Like, I don't know much about it, but I've heard people talking about buzzworthy Bumblebee, and I don't know what that's all about.
Well, they've been reissuing a lot of older Bumblebee figures or recent incarnations of Bumblebee figures with that line, as well as additional characters like Shatter was reissued, her car mode through that line. Also, I think World War II Bumblebee, Dark of the Moon Bumblebee was reissued, not the original Dark of the Moon, but the rehash Studio Series version of him. I think it's kind of like a second chance line. That's what that's the impression I get from it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we were in the Dark of the Moon days, and like all Target was exclusive Bumblebees, and it was all the same mold, and it was just nothing but yellow, and like Target and Toys R Us were the worst because they had exclusives. And those were the ones that never sold.
What was that called? The Yellow Plague, right? I think that was the running joke for it.
The Hive.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like that now. It's like someone was like, "Oh yeah, you thought that was bad?
Check this shit out."
Yeah, check out this. I'm gonna really fuck them up. But yeah, that's all my store has right now. I went to the store. I went to a few stores yesterday and the day before, and because I had to pick up random things and whatnot. And I saw that one deep cover at Walmart. My Meyer still has like 50 Grimlocks, and that's like it. And then a bunch of Cyberverse stuff. All my Target has is Cyberverse, Bumblebee, and then the buzzworthy Bumblebee stuff, and then the Reaction Gold Bug, or whatever it is.
It's peg warming like crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
So, the funny thing is, when they announced that Grimlock, and I remember I had pre-ordered him at the Chosen Prime, but like I would always go to like the Walmart, I'd do my grocery shopping at, I would check and would never have him.
Where'd you pre-order him from?
The Chosen Prime.
Wait, who's that?
Well, Chosen Prime is the internet's leading Transformer source. You know who that is.
Oh,
but
what's his website?
TheChosenPrime.com.
Oh, okay.
You ever been there?
No, but I'm gonna go check it out as soon as we're done with this podcast.
Sure are, buddy. No, I pre-ordered my Grimlock from there, and then as I was going to these like different WalMarts, I would like take my mom shopping to the Walmart by her house. I would check there, as I figured, well, I'll keep one in box and one on display. I started remembering like the whole Masterpiece Grimlock ordeal. I'm like, I was so nostalgic for those days when like people were flipping their shit because they couldn't find the Masterpiece Grimlock at their local Target because of Age of Extinction was coming out at the time.
I saw him at Toys R Us. I saw a whole end cap of him, but at the time, like, I was like, $60. That's a little much. That's how I was telling Ken. I was like, these Toys R Us a little more expensive than I remember when I was a kid. But yeah, no, it was like right there, like right by the bikes, like that main, like when it opens up into the toy, like into the action figure section. And it was that end cap that's right there to greet you. It was just all those Grimlocks. But
Yeah, yeah, I was feeling a little nostalgic about that back then.
Yeah.
So I mean, now he's everywhere. I'm happy with it. I think it's a great freaking figure for the Studio Series line. I'm glad they're doing a slag. So let's move on.
I said I might. I said I might would check him out, like if I saw him in store and could look at him, and I have, decided to pass. But I'm glad that everybody's happy with it. Like, people are legitimately happy with it. Like, people, have like actual things to be happy with, like not just that it's like something new from Hasbro. It's like something that people are legitimately enjoying, which is nice.
Right on. You know what else is looking nice? This 3-0 Jetwing Prime.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting this.
This looked insane. Jesus.
Yep, I have this
ain't
one.
got nothing to do with this.
I have this on pre-order. It sucks. I feel like I should order more. I feel like I should order 4 of them. Because
Robert probably has like that many tied up right now.
Well,
I just hope, because the only thing that I really care about this Prime is it needs to have a sound chip in it that is on a hair trigger. That anytime you touch the thing, it's like, I am Optimus Prime. I am
Optimus Prime. I am Optimus Prime. The dog passes gas. I am Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Yep.
That figure, you could have. I think that should have been a thing back in the day. Is like can you transform this figure without him saying his catchphrase once?
The ultimate challenge.
Hasbro should have put that out. $1 million to the person who could transform it. With proof that the batteries are in the entire time. Without it making that, without him.
You get the one guy who manages to transform him, and as soon as he puts him down, also gently on the table, he's like, "I got this money. This is my moment. I'm good." God damn it! Fucking fuck! Man, this is bullshit. I am Optimus Prime. Yeah, but this looks really neat. How much is this, Greg?
Oh, I don't know. We don't think about that. I don't know. We don't think about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm laughing because you just balled out and said pre-order.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's that much. I think they're like under 200 a piece. It just sucks because you gotta decide, like, how you want to display them, And like that's why I'm like, man, I kind of feel like I should get another Optimus. I don't care about Jetfire so much as I do having the Optimus. Like, I would have a clean Optimus and then the combined. But I don't know if that's overkill. So I might get the one and see how I feel about it. And then maybe I'll grab another Optimus. But these will look good with my other 3-0.
They've done Bumblebee, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's one out. Yeah, there's one out right now. There's a few different ones out, a few different Bumblebees. Oh, hold on. Their one looks really sharp. I was very tempted to get it actually, but I didn't. So is it 3-0? Oh, that one's the last night. But
oh yeah, that's right. They're Bumblebees last night, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, but it looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, their stuff generally does. It's this one right here. I should put it in the chat.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. That's it. I mean, like, it's a close enough approximation to what that Bumblebee looked like in Revenge of the Fallen that I think that would still look okay together. You know?
And ThreeZero Bumblebee. Or is it 3A? No. Okay, so 3-0 is always with the company, right? And then 3A was the offshoot, or is it the other way around?
I think 3-0 was the offshoot, but I think 3-0 is the one that always did they did most of the movie stuff. I think there might have been a 3A Optimus back in the day, but he was like a stylized G1 if I recall correct.
I see.
Yeah, we all mentioned how we wish the movies looked like that.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, no, I'm trying to see who made the. Oh yeah. See, their Bumblebee figures they made before that would go with like this here. You're familiar with the new Bumblebee they've done, right? I mean, like the Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee.
Yeah.
And like about how big it is and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I downloaded this picture, didn't I? Oh, here, let me just copy it. I'll just copy the image. I forget I can do that. Yeah, this is the new one compared to the old one. So I would say it might be a little out of scale for the deluxe line.
You might be right. Just a touch.
Now that new one, that last night one, is in the scale of the smaller one. That's like their current scale that they're doing. That's their deluxe scale, and then their other ones are still be doing like whatever they call, whatever they're calling the other. I don't know if they're calling it premium format or something or what, but like the other versions, the more expensive versions of these same characters are in the other scale, which is like around 18 to whatever inches. So, words.
That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Big old Axiom figures. Good thing I don't like my It's just because I like my Transformers to transform. That's the only reason I didn't get that $800 one. I just got the Studio Series.
Yeah.
It looks exactly the same.
Same figure.
All right, I got to figure out what the fuck to do with these feet to this Magic Square. Shockwave.
Well, we'll move on to this one. I'm actually a little interested in Studio Series 86 Wreck-Gar first look.
Yeah.
So
we
I'm
just
read
saw
the entry here.
We saw on the Target thing real quick, just to throw this out there. We did see on that Target listing that there is going to be the Junkyard or whatever. So this
Which
is the figure that's getting the retool of this, or at least the repaint. Probably retool is probably new chest and different head, right? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably got the visor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I would think so. That seems to be the typical one that they tend to go after.
You got the visor.
So Black Convoy posted this at 11:49 a.m. today, the 17th of May. So this is basically fresh off the presses. Via Kremzik Review on Instagram, we have our first look at Transformers Studio Series 86 Wreck-Gar. Wreck-Gar was rumored for some time ago, and we finally have a look at this all-new Voyager mold of the Junkion leader. While the image has a color filter, it shows a great cartoon-accurate Wreck-Gar in all his glory. We are yet to see clean images of the alt mode, but this figure is sure promising. So I'm looking at this, and I'm going to admit, I've never been a fan of the Junkions, but I'm a little excited by this.
Mm-hmm.
This looks genuinely good.
It's normal for a boy your age to have these feelings.
I'm 41 years old.
Well, you know.
Then why you still go by Oscar NJ boy?
Yeah.
It's not Oscar NJ man.
Because shut up, you're stupid. It sounded like a good idea at the time when I made up a YouTube account just so I could watch Kimbo Slice fights.
You don't want candy. You need candy. That's an adult responsibility.
And we're joined tonight by Oscar NJ man.
Yes. So already looking at this, I like the aesthetics of the figure. You know, you got titty lasers. He's got his little battle axe.
Gotta have it.
Yep. He's got his tire shield with the spikes coming out and the one that's hooked onto his leg. I think they are removable. It seems.
How else you gonna throw them at your neighbors?
That's right. Tell them, get off my grass.
How else you can have grass if you don't have titty missiles?
That's right. Pum, 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 pum. Although seeing a little hollowness on the thighs there. That's sad. That's the first thing I look for in a Hasbro figure. Is like, where's the hollow gonna be? But I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna pick this guy up. He's a Voyager. If by that it means because he has additional accessories.
That always pisses me off. Like, he's a Voyager because we've given him some extra shit.
Yeah.
Like he's not sized like a Voyager. Yeah. At least Studio Series Hot Rod, I feel like it's very clean overall. So.
Bitch.
That's me.
It ain't never good enough for you.
She ain't good enough for her family. She ain't good enough for ours.
Yeah. You tell her that words.
But this looks cool. I'm down. I think it's cool. I always like the Junkions. I don't know if I'll buy this because I feel like I should probably buy a couple more of the KFC Junkions first. But, you know, it's cool. I like it. I'm down. I think people will like them.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people are not going to wait for that Target exclusive. They're just going to shapeways the heads and order them and paint them and slap it on.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like this is also something that I would not be surprised to see Hasbro release this mold like 20 more times with, you know, just minor variation here, minor variation there.
God, I really hope they get real ballsy and do a Generation Selects of like the Tarantulas mold. They did. If you remember that BotCon edition they did, Justin?
No, I don't remember that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they did Beast Wars with Earth Alt modes. And one of them was Tarantulas. Sorry, forget his name.
But he was the Wreck-Gar mold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
And then they did the ones that were in Insecticon colors.
Mm-hmm.
I did a custom one of those, and it came out all right.
So yeah, I mean, I hope they do that. That'd be pretty fucking dope.
Oh, that would be dope.
Dope.
That would be.
T-shirt spells pedo. No.
What?
It's an old meme where they're like, where you thought that the shirt you bought was a good idea, and it says dope all over, but it overlaps so much it says pedo in some places.
Oh. Ain't nothing wrong. Nothing invested.
Hey, you want to save the rest of the stuff for the next show, or do you want to keep going?
What else is there?
We still have to go over the B-Movie Blitzwing model kit, Masterpiece B-Movie Prime.
Oh yeah, I mean we can save whatever you guys want. That's fine.
I'm down with whatever.
Yeah, so we'll save those last three for next week because I'm hoping we'll get more information on their Jetfire and Raiden. So, and I'm really tired and I got to get up like at 4 a.m.
Yeah, work life.
Why do you get up that early?
I got promoted today.
Who forces you to get up that early?
I do, because I got to be at work by 5. So I get up at 4, show up at 5.
Oh, were those the only jobs they had where you had to get up early?
No.
Okay, I didn't know because it sounded to me like you were complaining about your own life choice, and
no,
I just was okay.
I would like
to
to get
sure.
a good night's sleep. That's all.
We're just messing with you.
I know, but I'm answering. I'm telling you, I would like a good night's sleep.
You should. Yeah. You should get a Casper mattress. I paid $1,000. We've paid $1,000 for this one, and I love it. But I'm a little. I mean, it's understandable, but they have Casper mattresses at Sam's for $450, $500. Like now, so I could go and get 2 kings for what we pay for this one queen. But,
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fun. We have a vision of having a room that's nothing but like Casper mattresses stacked up everywhere, and it'll just be the lazy room. Anyway,
like mattresses everywhere. You have to step on a mattress just to get into the room. Step up, and then you just fall down and roll all over the room.
Yeah, yeah. You just take a seat anywhere.
That'd be perfect.
That would be.
Hell yeah! All right, so we'll just do the.
Yeah, we'll probably get some more information about these things later on, or maybe we won't, and maybe we won't even have this stuff in 2 weeks. So whatever. Stay tuned. Anyway. We'll end this show on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, bum bum bum.
That's how all good shows end, is on a cliffhanger, right? So, will Robert be here? We don't know.
Will there be a next episode?
We don't know.
You gotta say it like the dramatic announcer from the old Batman Camps TV series.
Do it.
Will Robert be here next week? Will there be another episode of Shatteredcast Uncut? Will Greg finally grow that big masculine beard and call himself Dexter and work as a CSI guy for Ohio State Police Department? Will Justin finally admit that he's secretly a robot? Tune in next time. Same Shatteredcast time. Same Shatteredcast channel.
I like it.
So as always, you can check us on Facebook at facebook.com/Shatteredcast Uncut. Check us out on our Instagram and our Twitter. Well, we barely used any of those anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You can check out T2RX6 over on his YouTube page at T2RX6.
Maybe.
You'll probably stumble across Greg for Mercy in your favorite group because you're like, yeah, he's not here. Then pop up. Uh-oh, he deleted your comment. I'm kidding. Then also check me out on Oscar NJBoy, OSCAR NJBOY. And so on behalf of me and the Furious Four, for the sake of Primus, please collect responsibly. Be good to yourselves and each other.
Shut the front door, Chip.